Hey everybody, this is another edition of From the Coach's Desk, and my name is Martiel Beatty, and this week I'm going to be talking to you about happiness. So I was thinking about this word, happiness, and what is it about this word? When we associate happiness with artists, we often connect it with the word success. And why do we do that? Well, because so much of what we see in the world is painted for us as if you are successful, you are happy, which means you have money, you travel, you have all of these material things, that you have popularity. But what if that isn't what you define as success? What if what makes you happy is to sell your art locally, make a modest income that pays for what you like, to live a modest life so that you can pay your mortgage, buy a car, go on vacation once a year, send your kids to school, and that is what makes you happy. So when we're talking about happiness, there are many, many degrees of it. And I think the media does a good job of painting a picture that is very unrealistic for a lot of people. It makes us think that for us to be happy, that we have to be this specific kind of personality, that we have to make a specific kind of money, a specific amount of money, which is usually a lot of money. Oftentimes we have to live in New York City, we have to, do all of these things, we have to have an agent. There are all of these things that portray us as this is the pinnacle of success and this is what is ultimately going to make you happy. But for probably 9 out of 10 people, that's not what's going to make most people happy. Most people just want to live everyday lives. They don't care about being famous. They don't care about making $3 million a year. They don't care about being, on the cover of some fashion magazine. They just care about being able to pay their mortgage and send their kids to school and be able to buy a decent car that will get them, down the road and take them on wonderful vacations. Because when we are happy, we feel fulfilled. And if that's what's fulfilling to you, there is nothing wrong with it. So don't let the media make you think that if making $100,000 a year and that is, you feel like that is what is success to you, and that is what makes you happy in your art career, then you're doing nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. On the flip side of this, let's talk about more like personality traits of happiness. So I'm going to give you an example of two sisters. One sister is very, very outgoing. She is bubbly and she has lots of friends, and she generally is very talkative, and she was very popular and is very popular. The other sister is very, very quiet. She is well-spoken. She thinks a lot. She reads a lot. She is pretty much the opposite of her sister. So these two sisters are happy with their lives. Sister A, who's bubbly and outgoing, is exactly what she wanted her life to be. And Sister B has everything in her life that she wants it to be. But when people look at these lives, they say, well, according to what we're supposed to believe and according to cultural rules, we should be more like Sister A. We should be outgoing. We should encourage, participation. Everybody should be, more like Sister A. Because Sister B, she's boring. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but the friends she does have are very close and will do anything for her. So, when we are talking about personalities and happiness, just because you don't fit into the mold of what the media says about happiness and how you should be, doesn't mean that you are wrong. It doesn't mean that you can't be happy. So if you're introverted and you get your energy by being by yourself and doing things by yourself, guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. And on the opposite end, if you get your energy by being in big crowds and being around a lot of people and a lot of energy and noise, guess what? It's also okay. So think about your happiness and what makes you happy, because we are all individuals. We are all different, and we can all exist here and create and participate here. And there's nothing wrong with how you are. You are who you are. And we just need to be a little bit more accepting, maybe. So today's video was a little bit more, it was supposed to be about happiness, but it was a little bit about success, a little bit about personalities, a little bit about acceptance. But really the message is that you should be you and be happy with you. And that happiness is a personal experience. And how you find your happiness is nobody else's business. It's really a personal experience. So I wish you the best in your journey of happiness. And if you want more information about other inspirational things, come and visit me and Alisa and Kira over at dreamyoursuccess.com and get some other inspirational and uplifting messages. And we will see you again soon. Take care.